Alright guys, welcome back to Seek More Outdoors. Know it's been a while since we haven't been posting anything. We're down here at Bridgecreek Trophy Hunts. Going to do a little hog hunting. Brought along my buddy Daniel. Got bows and stuff, trying to get them set up. You know, I stopped on the way and changed sites at a new bow shop we found along the way down here. We're going to get them set up at least 20 and 30 yards and hopefully 40. And then we'll be heading out probably this evening about hopefully 4 o'clock to see if we can't kill some hogs. Close enough. Pulled that one. Yeah. Alright guys, we got the bow set up, ready to go. We're going to go out in probably about an hour, start the hunt, and I'll pick up the camera whenever we start hunting. Alright guys, we have found us a little group of hogs. We're going to slip up this little road bed here and see if Daniel can't get a shot off on one of them. We got, I think there's about 4 or 5 up there, so we're going to ease up through here and see if we can't make something happen. Shoulder though. Ready whenever you are. Alright guys, we got the first shot off. We're going to walk up here and see if we can find any blood or anything. I was watching through the camera, so I don't know what kind of shot it was. But we'll see when we get up here, see if we can find any blood. Alright, so Daniel took a shot on the hog, and we come up to where she was standing, found the broken arrow. No blood on it, so we was a bit nervous about that, but probably about 40 yards from where we shot her, he's found some blood up here, so we're gonna go up here and take a look and see if we can't find this hog. So, got our first blood there. Got a little bit more right here. We're gonna continue to track this hog, and I'll pick the camera back up whenever we find it. Alright guys, so we've caught up to her. She's laying down here. She's not completely out yet. We're gonna try to move in, see if we can't get another shot on her. Kind of speed the process up of this a little quicker. Send it. Alright guys, she's definitely going down now. We're going to give her a few minutes and then we'll go back down that way, and I'll pick you back up whenever we get to her. Alright guys, we managed to find the hog here. Like I said earlier, he took a second shot on it, put him down. The first shot he put on there, we found that hit him right in the shoulder. YouTube probably don't like it, but I'll show you anyway. But as you can see, that's exactly where you don't want to hit a hog at with a bow and arrow. But you know, 40 yards through the woods, the first shot, you know, ultimately he got the job done, so that's the main thing. What do you think, Daniel?
You're right, you don't. That's all
Yeah,
that was in it.
What do we got there? Probably 4 inches? Probably not even that, probably 3 maybe.
1.5 inches of arrow.
Yeah. So, what do you think about your first hog hunt?
Pretty exciting. Especially when there's somebody come running through the woods at us.
Yeah.
He didn't get that on camera. He should have.
Yeah, I kind of dropped the ball there. There's some other guys and gals out here hunting too, and they're hunting with dogs. So one of the hogs come running through, dog hot on his trail, and old Daniel there, for a big man, he went to moving quick.
Looking for the first tree to go up.
So
Hogs remain.
We're gonna go back and get our buggy and get this thing cleaned up, I reckon. And
especially when they got shit like that.
hopefully I can get this done for myself in the morning, if not later on this evening. But I'll pick you back up as soon as we get the buggy. We got Daniel's hog, got it back, got it in the freezer. Had a little bit of daylight left, so I figured I'd grab my bow and come out. Our plan was to wait till in the morning, but like I said, we had enough daylight, so figured we'd come back out, see if we couldn't get on one, see if we can't get a kill on the old bow tech here. Been walking around here for probably 15 minutes or so, spotted one. He run off, he's not quite what I'm looking for. Really looking to get something real close to, you know, like a razorback or something. So we're gonna keep going here and see what we can get on. We'll pick you back up just as soon as we get on something. All right, so last update, you know, we were just starting my hunt. We've been at it for about 2 hours, and honestly, we can't get on a hog anywhere. We've been in some pretty deep valleys looking. We've been in some open field looking, and I don't know, we just can't seem to find where they're at right now. So I guess we're gonna close this one out and be back at it again in the morning. All right, so last update, I said we were closing out for tonight, was gonna get it in the morning. We come to check one last water hole, and sure enough, that's where they're at. So we're gonna see if we can't sneak up through some of this thick grass here and see if we can't get on one. So see what we can do.
There's still one more in there. Owen. Hell, you didn't get a lot of penetration either, did you?
That's what I say. Hog tough. He said it's right towards the buggies. Alright guys, so
There we go.
as you seen there, we stuck a pretty good one. We're gonna let him go over the hill there and die out, and then we'll get him loaded up, and I'll be right back with you. Alright guys, so last night, as you seen, we shot the hog, and we stayed out here till probably 10:30 last night trying to find it, and we're back out here this morning still looking. So I mean, from watching the video back, it looked like we made a pretty good shot, but we ain't found him yet. So we're gonna keep looking. I probably ain't gonna do no more filming until we find it or we decide to shoot another one. So we're gonna keep looking, and something happens, I'll be right back with you. Alright, so the hog I shot last night, turns out made a bad shot on him. Looks like I shot him more in the shoulder. We've got back on the same hog, and we're working down through here along this creek. Gonna try to get another shot on him. So I guess it's a good thing that we didn't lose the meat and, you know, just couldn't find the hog. So we plan on making a little better shot this time. It's pretty open in here, so it's hard to sneak up on him. We're probably 50 yards from him right now. I'd like to be at least 30 before I take the shot. But, we'll get back with you just as soon as we make something happen here. 32 yards. I'm going for it. Pass through some. You can see the blood pumping out of him now.
Yep.
We'll let him go up there. Alright, so that's the same hog that we was on earlier, so we got a second shot off. It was about 32 yards. Definitely got a good hit on that one. I mean, we seen the blood as he was running, so we're gonna go down here and see if we can find my arrow, and then we'll pick back up with you either on the blood trail or once we get to the hog. All right, so he was right under this this tree down tree right here in the creek whenever I took the shot. So I'm gonna see if I can get over here without falling in, find the arrow, because it appears that it was a pass-through shot, but you never know till you get over here and look. Or get over here and fall in, or whatever happens. Well, I'm not seeing an arrow. You know, as far as that thing went through, it may still be in him.
Yeah.
You know, he was kind of quartered away when I shot. So here he is, guys. I done got the European mount back and everything on him. Oh, let's see. I need to get up that way, I guess, because I'm not seeing the arrow here. Definitely got good blood right here, though. I mean, it's spraying like crazy. Here's the arrow. All right, here's two pieces of the arrow. I got my broadhead back. This is the center section of the arrow. Not sure where the fletching end is with the luminok stuff. I mean, it very well could be buried in him. I don't know. I'm gonna go up through here and see if we can find him. I guess, Daniel, if you want to, you can grab my bow and just kind of follow me up that side of the creek.
I will. Until I
And
find a place to
whenever
cross.
we get to him, we'll get the camera rolling again and let y'all know what we got. All right, so we're about probably 30 yards from where we took our second shot at. We got good blood right here. We're just gonna track it up through here. And I don't think he's gone too far up here. I mean, we still got really good blood. Got good blood here. Getting a little heavier. A lot of blood here. And as you can see, there lays our hog. Really curious to see where that first shot hit him at from last night. We'll get up here and take a closer look at him. I mean, look at the flies is already just gone crazy on him. There's pieces of the arrow. I'm assuming maybe the other one might still be in him, but we're gonna find out. And no arrow, but there's definitely my broadhead from last night. Boy, he's a stinking one. There's that's a Swacker 2-inch 100 grain. That's what I hit him with last night, and as you can see, pretty similar results there to what Daniel had done. Basically just hit him right in the shoulder. These old hogs, they're pretty tough, so we're gonna go back and get our buggy and get him loaded up and see if we can't get him in the freezer and get away from these flies. All right, so looks like this is gonna be the end of the hunt. Daniel got his done the first night. You know, seemed like we both kind of made some poor shots, hitting them in the shoulder or the shield as they call it, and both of us ended up having to take a second shot. The good thing is with Daniel's, he was able to do it within, you know, his first shot we tracked it probably, what would you say, Daniel, 100 yards?
100 yards.
100 yards maybe in the woods, and we was able to get a second shot on it, put it down pretty quick. We got it back, you know, took it to the slaughterhouse here at Bridgecreek Trophy Hunts. Had a little daylight left, so we took back off, and, you know, trying to get on another hog for me. We looked for, I'd say, what, 2.5 hours at least.
Every bit of that.
And just couldn't get on anything. You know, despite what people think about the high fence, it's not always that easy. Well, we decided to call it a night, headed toward what we thought we were headed toward the lodge, and I took a wrong turn. We ended up going to the back 40 here, and sure enough, there's a water hole back there, so we went ahead and looked, and there they was. So we proceeded to try to get on one of them. Finally got a shot opportunity, and I shot it right in its shield plate there, right in the shoulder. At first we thought it was a good shot. Turns out it wasn't. We looked till, I think it was about 10:30 when we quit looking last night, and got up this morning, probably spent the first at least hour and a half or 2 hours looking for it. Went back, got a little bit of breakfast, come back out. One of the guides here, Bobby, he come back out with us, and so we found it down there in the creek, as you seen. Got a second shot off on it. Made almost a pass-through shot. It was probably, I don't know, less than 3 inches of the arrow broke off inside, you know, as far as the fletchings and everything was inside of him. And we got him back. He's in the slaughterhouse right now. And basically we're just out here killing time and riding around looking at what animals they have here. They've got a little bit of everything. buffalo, sika deer, fallow deer, various rams, water buffalo, turkey. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff here. Everybody down here seems to be, you know, really good people. This is my second trip, Daniel's first trip. I mean, it's a good place to come to. It's not terribly expensive for what we're doing. I know some people got problems with high fence, but I mean, we basically hunted for, you know, yesterday and today to finally get my hog down.
I'm glad it was high fence.
Yeah, I mean, when you take, I think there's probably, I'm guessing 200, maybe 200 plus acres here that's, you know, it's high fenced. And, you know, you're going after one exact hog. Like, it makes it a little tough. You know, there's a lot of hills and hollers in here, and, you know, there's some open fields, there's a lot of woods. I mean, it made for a fun hunt. I mean, I had a good time and would definitely come back, and I'd recommend people to come here. I mean,
Oh yeah.
but I think that's going to do it for this one. So if you would, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.